Hello, welcome back to another Stonksy video. Today we're going to be looking at how you can day trade the market, whether you are day trading Bitcoin, altcoins, gold, FX, whatever it may be. We're going to be showing you how you can use Stonksy to do that and achieve your goals. But before we do get into that, please do make sure you drop a big like on the video, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you create your BLOFIN account. It's a non-KYC exchange, and you create your account with just an email and get yourself some great welcome bonuses when you use the link in the description, so click that. And at the time of recording, we are still running the 20% off Stonksy using the code BOT20. Make sure you click that link in the description as well. You'll find that as the second link and claim your 20% off when you join as a first-time user. And you get access to everything with that: the indicator, oscillator, Discord server, and the trading bots that we run on BLOFIN. They trade on behalf of users and open and close trades. If you want to learn more about that, you can find videos on the channel or hop into the live streams and ask any questions that you want as I'm live on YouTube. But let's get into the video and take a look at what we've got to. So there are some key points to day trading. The first one is, what type of trades are you going to be looking to take? You're either going to be looking to take one trade a day, hence the term day trading, or several quick scalps. So you could maybe see one trading, like, I like the look of this, I'm going to take this, and this is going to be my only trade today. On the other hand, you might be able to get in and out of trades very quickly and maybe take a handful, maybe even more, depending on how aggressive you are with your entries and exits, of scalps a day. So it's a bit of a mixture. You could maybe take one trade a day, whether that be shorting or long in the price of Bitcoin on US Open or whatever it may be, depending on the conditions that day, or you get in and out of trade quickly and have a handful of scalps a day. The other point is, you're looking to make smaller, more consistent profits. You're not looking to do a massive swing trade or a massive position trade. You're looking to make consistent profits each day for the reason to come back each day and obviously continue to trade the market for whatever your goals may be. Now, whether that's to replace your income of the job you're currently doing, you want to switch over to a full-time trader, you want to make more money on the side, whatever it may be, you need to outline, obviously, that you're not going to be going in there, you're not going to be making huge profits as you would on, say, catching a 10-20% Bitcoin move. You're looking to make them, profits more consistently, and obviously you'd be looking to mount them profits up into a bigger amount over, say, a week or 2 weeks or every month, making smaller amounts. And obviously the fourth final point is, you need a proven system, you need a proven strategy and a proven way of being able to trade the market and not just get lucky a few times. What you want is something that you can go back to again and again and again to make profits in the market. Also, for day trading, you need to decide on what time frame you're going to use, whether you use a mixture or maybe one that really tunes into how you trade or the strategy that you're using. So this could either be the 3 minute, the 1 minute, the 5 minute, or you could look at a collection of all of them. But you're going to be wanting to take these lower time frames when you're day trading or scalping, because you're not looking to hold a trade over the course of a few days, a week, maybe even up to a month. You're not looking to do that, where you would be typically, obviously, looking to do that on the 1 hour plus if you're that type of trader. Obviously, for the 1 hour, you could have a trade where you take it across a day, maybe a few days, and not that time limit. But particularly, obviously, to looking to trade every single day and get in and out of trades quicker and come back each and every day and open new positions, you're going to be wanting a time frame where you can trade it quicker, and obviously you get more candles and more information and obviously more entry and exit points. So we're going to be looking obviously at the 5 minute, the 3 minute, the 1 minute as potential options. Currently we've got the 5 minute loaded up on Bitcoin. Now, at the time of recording, we don't have any 5 minute background color change on Stonksy, but what we do have are a few things. We've got the oscillator and we have the channels. Now, in this video, I'm particularly going to be looking at the channels and the background color change, but the oscillator is a fantastic choice as well to look at trades across all time frames and across all assets. If you do want to know more about the oscillator, you can pull up this Medium article on the Stonksy Medium. You can find the link on the Stonksy website or type in Stonksy on the Medium, and this actually shows you examples and explains how you enter trades on different time frames and how you read the oscillator. There is also a video on the YouTube channel here if you want to come and have a look at that. So do make sure you check that out after this video and read up about the oscillator. And if you want, let me know in the comments if you want me to do a standalone video for the oscillator and trading with it in terms of day trading, not just in trading in general. If you want that, let me know in the comments. But let's get back to the video. So in this instance, you can see here exactly how you could benefit from trading with the channels on a daily time frame when you're looking to get in and out of positions the same day. This is currently the 5 minute, and as you can see, even when we've got no background color change at the moment, you can see the benefit to how you trade with the channels. Now the channels work basically on looking at the interaction inside the inner channel when you get to the higher or lower point, but also when it extends into the outer channel for looking for that return movement back into the inner channel, or potentially completely the other way. So we can see some examples of this here. Obviously the Bitcoin move that we've currently got after this downside move, you can see very aggressive selling on the 5 minute, entering the outer channel here and pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. As it started to come into a key level, this is obviously where you want to have some SR levels drawn out, or at least zones of interest, to where you can also look at what Stonksy is doing and showing as the price comes into some key levels. Now in terms of this zone that I've got down here, this is a higher time frame zone of interest, so this isn't anything to do with scalping or day trading. This is looking at Bitcoin structure in terms of if it could go down significantly more, or obviously bounce back to the upside. But as you can see, when price started to get down into a zone of interest, we was within the outer bit. Now this got a very nice push back up into the inner channel, so that would have been a great quick scalp there. But particularly as we got closer to here, as you can see, price came back out of the inner channel into the outer channel. This obviously tied in with coming into a key SR zone and point of interest. It's a great indication that, okay, momentum may be drying up to the downside, or at least see a relief bounce. Here we then obviously started to push back up, and that would have been a great scalp trade in itself, and obviously a fast recovery as well with just a few hours. To the upside, we obviously had a few examples as well. Now we've got one here. Price obviously on the push up came to the outside of the upper channel and then pulled back in. Again, great indication on when momentum may be drying up, even if the trend would continue, even if the trend then carried on. In this instance it hasn't yet, but shows you a nice quick scalp there. Now when you're looking at the channels, what you want to take into account is where Bitcoin may be drawn to. So obviously we've got this point back here, and then price doesn't come back into the lower end of the inner channel just yet. It then carries on upwards and carries on, well, on a movement point of view, just sideways, nothing too much. But when Bitcoin is then capped sideways, so you could denominate here that, okay, looks like on a low time frame, doesn't look like it's pushing up much. Why is that? Because it hit this point here, it hit it again here, and then fell off. Now, just trading up to the inner channel alone may not have been enough for you to step in again there. Maybe you wanted to see it push to the outer bit. But particularly on this point again, it comes up to here, and you think, okay, well, that's 1, 2, 3 times it's hit this point of horizontal low time resistance now. And particularly on this candle close or this candle close, you could say, right, well, it's up towards the point of the inner channel to the upside, and it's created a low time frame point of resistance. That is enough for me to get in, and bang, there we go, straight to the downside. And look where it bounced again, touches the bottom of the inner channel, and so far we've had a nice bounce. So that would have been a great scalp as well. Now obviously the other aspect is the background color change. So we've looked at the 5 minute strictly just on the channels. Obviously when we're adding the background color change, and this goes in for the 5 minute as well, particularly when we get them double confirmations of the background color change plus the arrow confirmation, that can make great and superb day trades because it can trade quickly as well. So make sure you do check the video out on the channel, mastering the 5 minute chart, for that. But obviously the addition of the background color change whenever it comes in, so obviously on the 1 minute and the 3 minute pretty regularly, then on the 5 minute does come in a few times a day as well. But obviously when we're looking at this, the prime time is the US Open, so you will get multiple 1 minute background color changes a day, a lot of them, if you are sat there for a full day. So there is plenty of opportunity there when we're trading the background, but particularly around the US Open, we get big volatility. And obviously of recent, we've had trend reversal. So as you can see here, we got a push up on US Open. This is when the US market opened. We pushed up, held around there for a little bit, and then dropped back down. And we've had drop and reversal on the background color change today at the time of recording, capturing that move. Now notice obviously the channels as well, how the channel is coming into use with that. Keep an eye on the channels at all times, regardless of what we're looking at. The channels are a key piece of information when you're looking to trade this market, and it's just been a superb addition to the Stonksy indicator. But here we go. Here's another example. So this is yesterday. And as you can see, obviously, we got US market open here. Then we had a drop down initially. And then we pumped up, green background, caught it. We had a red background that didn't last that long, another red background that didn't last that long. And then obviously we come out of that key 15 to half an hour time period where we can get one move another way. And then obviously price pulls up to the other direction. Then obviously we entered pretty much bang on that half an hour mark. We entered the green background, caught all that long up here. Great scalp. Entered the red for 2 candles and then back into the green again and then caught it all the way up. So as you can see from where we opened here, we dropped down initially and then price started pulling back to the upside. So that is looking at Bitcoin, looking at the 5 minute and the 1 minute, which can be extended to the 3 minute as well, just adopting the same thing, utilizing the channels. Obviously, high time frame SR, but also looking to implement some low time frame SR. When you see price hit a certain point or retest a region, make a note of it, put it on the chart, and obviously utilize it alongside the channels to be able to get some great entry and exit points. And then obviously tying in the background color change for them volatile periods is a winning formula. Looking at gold at the moment as well. Gold's on the screen, and as you can see, the double confirmation here can be seen clearly. This is something we look on stream, particularly on Bitcoin, a lot on the 5 minute and the 6 minute. But when you get the background color change followed by the arrow confirmation soon after, it is a fantastic indication for what is to come. And as you can see, this is from back at June, so you can see this is all one day as well. So when I mentioned the 5 minute chart before, when you get these double confirmations, it really does work for a single day. As you can see here, we went into the green background, double confirmation, bang. That is a great rally on gold there. That's a super rally for a single day. Into the red, bearish arrow to the downside, all the way to down here. And what we'll do, we'll just flick through on the 5 minute and show you the full time period between the 1st of June and obviously to today. Now, we had a bit of sideways action on gold. We had this green background, which didn't go anywhere because the price wasn't ready. Again, here on the red. This one took a bit of a loss, as did this one. It's part of the game. Losses are part of the game. It's how you manage them. But as we come to get some more volatility in gold, we had these two again going sideways. This one pushed up initially, which was a great move. We then got sideways on red. As you can see, gold just consolidating sideways. This is where you want to scale down into a lower time frame, such as the 1 minute or the 3 minute, when you get a consolidation period on gold or Bitcoin. But as you can see, started coming in again. We got this push up here. We got a little bit of a sideways one there. We got this great push up on this green background. And then notably, as gold has started to take flight again, we have had this green background push up here. We didn't get an arrow confirmation on there, but still, nonetheless, a green background. We had the red one, which didn't work out. And then we've got this green one, which pushed up initially and is coming back down at the moment, at the time of recording. If we scale into the 1 minute, you can see, obviously, a whole host of quicker, faster scalps to be had on gold. This green background superb here. These single ones are not all that bad. At the time, when you're looking at it, you might think, well, that is, open and close. But you're going to be losing a very, very small amount on fees, and that's it. Nothing that can't be made up by ones like this. That is a great scalp to the upside there. Again, one singular red background, but back into the green and catching this move here. Great scalp to the downside. There we go. Drop, green, upwards, downside again there. So there's 3 in a row. Bang. That more than make up for just having the fees on these single ones. Don't be disheartened by that. It is part of the game and it's part of trading. But as you can see on the 1 minute, you catch the big volatile moves up and down, and this is where you want to come for if you are more of a scalper. If you're looking to take a handful, maybe even more, particularly on here, you can see definitely reason to be taking 10 trades a day, maybe even more, if you're really looking to get in and out of trades quickly and you have the time to sit at the desk. You can utilize that. And of course, them things we discussed on Bitcoin with the channels, slap it on gold. It works exactly the same. Stonksy works exactly the same. Them techniques and strategies we looked at on Bitcoin for managing, obviously pushes into the extremities of the outer side of the channels, alongside coming into SR, and obviously managing it when it comes up to the top of the inner channel. Exactly the same process, it's just on a different ticker. So we've looked at Bitcoin, we've looked at gold, now we're on to an FX pair. This is the pound against the dollar. And as you can see straight away, 1 minute chart, and the things that we've discussed on Bitcoin, the things we've discussed just then on gold, you slap a FX ticker on it and nothing changes. The strategy and the implementations are exactly the same. It's just a different ticker. And as you can see here, straight away, this is today at the time of recording, you've got a long here on the background, clean as anything, nice profit, back into a short there, and you can see just ping-ponging between the red and the green. Some of them don't last that long, so it'll be small profits. Some of them get really good moves, but between there, pretty much in a row, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successful trades before we come into this one that landed just a 1 bar background color change. And as you can see at the time of recording as well, we are onto this run up as well. So that is coming obviously right into the outer bit of the channel as well, which could potentially end up the same fate as this. Again, another example, riding at the top of the inner channel, push into the outer bit, pull back. So potentially we could see a pullback there at the time of recording, but we are in the green background and up from here. So that is 10 trades if you're discounting these short-lived ones where we've hit profit, and that is only going back to 4 hours ago, less than 4 hours ago. Obviously, if you've got a full day at the desk, you can hit as many as you want to take across as many pairs. This is obviously just on the pound against the dollar. But this strategy then, you take it over to the 5 minute and it's exactly the same, looking for the channel interaction, SR interaction, or obviously the background color change on that. And it's literally just the same, apart from it's a different ticker in a different trading platform. But this is how you can utilize Stonksy and have Stonksy in your arsenal to trade Bitcoin, crypto, stocks, FX, whatever it is you want to trade. It is all doable with Stonksy and using pretty simple methods with Stonksy's great features that we've built and mapped out to be used in any form of trading, whether it is day trading that we're looking at, whether it's swing trading, position trading, whatever it may be. It's all here ready for you, waiting to use. So that is all for today's video, looking at how you can day trade Bitcoin, gold, FX, or whatever it is you're interested in trading, whether you want to go and trade some oil or whatever. You can take the same techniques and strategies utilizing Stonksy's indication and take it over to whatever ticker you want. Now, of course, make sure you keep in mind them things we spoke about at the start. Day trading is obviously all about holding on to one or two trades a day or getting in and out of scalp positions quickly. It is not about holding trades for the whole week or into a month. So on a aspect, it's about them lower time frames and looking to really seal in a strategy for trading them lower time frames. But, of course, make sure you are managing your risk. Make sure you are using the best platform possible. And to do that with Bitcoin and altcoins, it is BLOFIN. So make sure you click that link in the description. And, of course, before you go, make sure you do check out Stonksy. Like I mentioned at the start, we are still running the Bot 20 discount. That is on this monthly plan that you want. 20% off your first month, takes it down to £116. So you come and treat it as a trial month if you want with the discount. It is just a monthly rolling plan. But with it, you do get full access to the indicator, the oscillator, the Discord server, and the trading bots. So come and take advantage. And of course, you can take that then and apply it to gold, FX, whatever it is that you want. But thanks for watching the video. Make sure you drop a big like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.